Welcome to Fuzzy Dragons, and today I'm going to be showing you how to shade a circle. And because I had this all set out anyway, I decided to videotape this. So, what I did, draw a circle. You don't need to have a template. You can use like a coffee cup or whatever you've got that's round, pretty much. But I've got all kinds of circle templates, so, yeah, I just use that. I needed them for uni and all that crap. And, so, I outlined it in Ruby. I outlined it in red. Move over here, Jim. So, this might be a little... Actually, I won't use that first. I will use... You can use your lightest color, and I'm trying to do this with red, so... what's the lightest we got here? We got this rosy blush. Yeah, we'll do that. So, we will fill... Not the whole thing. Say the light's coming from this direction, okay? So, you can sometimes, if you're just using whatever, just to remind yourself, you can put like a little pointer, like, that way, That's a light. There's a light, going that way. And, so, I took the lightest color, well, not the lightest color, I've got lighter colors, but take a light color. Yeah, take a light color, and this is why color pencil takes a long time. Because you need to layer shit. And, I love colored pencils. It's like my first art medium love. Like, I first started using them when I was 13? Yeah, 13. 14. Something like that. 14, something like that. 13 or 14. I don't know 100% why. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. It was over 20 years ago, we'll say that. So, now, you want to make sure that you don't put a lot of colored pencil where the lightest part would be here, right? Because the sun's hitting there. Now, it wouldn't be, you can fill, because this is the lightest color, you can fill the whole thing in. Okay? Right. Because this, unless it's like a really bright white, this right here would be white. Now, I have white somewhere. Oh, wait, was there a white in here? I don't know if there was a white in here. Did I mention it? Was there white? No! There's no white. Oh, no. So you don't have every color you need to make stuff. Oh, no, it's a good thing I've got lots of white, so, but that's okay. But no, there's no white in them. That's horrible. No, okay. It is kind of bad, but okay. So I take back what I said in the last video. You have almost every single color you need. There's no white. There's lighter colors. I mean, you got like grays and stuff. But sorry. Videoing something, but give me a sec. I can edit that, so I'll just leave it running. So no, it's a different another video. So like I had it all out, so I'll do another one. No, it's alright. Give me a second, I'll take these trousers off. Yeah, one sec. reheat it though. Yeah. Glasses. Come on. Okay, where was I? So, I was using the light color to fill in. I was saying, oh yeah, I was saying the whitest part will be where the sun hits. And then there should be there's like a white, kind of messed it up, but I can fix that with these because they're colored pencils. You can layer them. It's a little dark, but if I had a white, but I don't. But anyway, I've got a lighter color. So, colored pencils, main thing is you're building up layers. So, what you need to do is take some colors that are close to each other and know your color theory. If you don't, have one of these because it's very handy. You can get them like this or you can get big ones. I've seen some that are like the size of my screen, TV screen at the moment. And I think somebody got them off of Temu or something like that. And there was like this round. They were huge. But it'd be handy actually to have one that big. Maybe. But see, because there's stuff in the back too, and it's got information on it how to use it. So if you don't know your color theory, grab one of these. They're cheap. They're like, I think this was like 50p because that's a small one. You know, they're not expensive to have. So I can go over there. So I don't need it. So now, because red is a warm color, your main colors will be warm colors, right? So you can even use a warm blue though. Do I have a warm blue? Let's see. Probably somewhere. I'll get to that. We'll stick to the oranges and the reds and the yellows at the moment, like that. I guess I could have used yellow, but it's a bit too different from the other reds that I want the final color of this to be. I might use it in the end to maybe give it a bit of light, but I don't really know. So, next we're going to take, I think, it's marigold. Double check. Yeah. No. Yeah, actually. Take the marigold, which is a bit less. So this is an orange kind of color. And you're going to start building up the colors in like a circle shape, shading like a circle. If you don't know what a shaded circle looks like, look one up online, or I'll put an image here. Nope, here. Yeah, there. And so what a shaded circle looks like. But this one's going to be in color. So, the easiest way to learn, black and white, obviously. But then if you just want to use color, you just convert the color. It's not hard. It really isn't. You just take practice. So I'm really light with colored pencils. Some people are really heavy-handed. Now you have to be kind of light to get the layers to blend on any paper and any type of colored pencil. You really do. Even Jesus Christ, Jim. Crayola, which do blend. You just have to be kind of light with them in certain papers. I wonder if I'll turn on this actually. It'll probably work really well on this actually, because it's shaded, or not shaded, sanded. But it's not sand. It's probably like I don't know what it is. It looks like sand, but hey, don't really know. It's past the minute. It probably says on the big piece beside me, but I'm not going to look right now. Anyway, stick to the topic then. My ADHD med is wearing off. So, now, I'm not taking 100% to lines because my hand's bloody shaky, but that's, you know, the MS. But hey, so, you see how I'm kind of building up, like, a light, you see some of the pink, and then get orange. So, let me do the orange. So then I am going to take a darker kind of pink-red. This one is deep ruby. And I actually, after this, might find a blue or a green, because, you know, when you look at the color wheel, best thing for shading is not to use black. It's to use the opposite colors of what your main color is. So red, so use greens, even like a green blue would work too. If you want it really dark, you'd probably use like a violet or a very deep blue for the shadows, because blacks can make it look flat. There are some instances where you can use black, but put a color underneath or over top, usually with colored pencils, and it doesn't look as flat. Like if you're outlining the, why am I pointing at my eye? You can't see me again. If you're doing like a cat, for example, and around the eye, I can't remember what it's called. Used to know. It's blackish, so you would use that, or use a dark blue, like a really dark blue, layered up over like with greens and reds, because you mix it all together, you get brown, black, and all this stuff. Basic color theory. Anyway, so back to this shading. So obviously, because this color is closer to the red, you can kind of get closer. You can see it on the lines. It's close to the outline of the thing. It's kind of blending in. Like I said, I am really light-handed. I'm trying not to be too light because we're going to be here for forever. Me coloring a circle. And that would get boring pretty damn fast. So, I might actually add another orange over this, like a darker orange too, just to give it a bit more color too. Because you can't see the orange. And the more colors you add, you don't actually, you don't want to add all of them because then you just end up a brown and black mess. But the more colors that you add, kind of the better. I mean, I'd stick to like no more than like 6, really. You don't even need that many. Depending on how many colors you actually see. Like if you're doing a white animal, they're not always white. Obviously, they look white, but they're not. They could be browns, yellow. See, if I chose to do this winter fox, this Arctic fox, then you'll see because it's white, but not. Or the swans. I got some swans. Oh, that's the other animal. Swans that I really want to do, like accent shots of swans and stuff. But you can see now how it's kind of building up where the light hits. It's a little off a little bit, but it's close enough. It hits there, right? So I'm just kind of filling in there, and I'm being really light, just so I get like layers and stuff. So you can keep going darker and darker. Now this is the color I think I outlined it in, the fiery red, or it could have been poppy red. And was it this one or this one? No, it was this one. No, it was poppy red. But so because of that, I can get a little bit closer, but you don't want to press really hard. But leave a bit. I can fix it. Like there's usually like a white kind of like reflection shadow kind of. It's not a shadow. It's like the light because it refracts, hits here, like goes around, hits there, and then bounces back. Kind of. It's not complicated. If you stick a ball in front of you and I'm trying to light on it, you'll see the edge is kind of got. I wish I had a cylinder or something around here that I don't. I've got. Oh, hey, there's a dragon. Perfect. So. It's kind of rough, but that's not going to work because it's shaped funny. And I don't have a light on me. If I had a light on me, you'd see, yeah, that's not going to work. But, failed attempt there to try to explain, shading and colored light and stuff. But, so, I mean, like I said, back to colored pencils. I've used them for years. Love them. They take forever. There's so many things you can do with them. You can either do, like, abstract stuff. You can do semi-realistic. You can do really realistic. That takes even longer. You can use just the pencils themselves. You can use solvents. I don't tend to use solvents unless I want a really smooth look. And on this, I really wouldn't want a smooth look because what's the point? I'm one of those ones, it's pencils. So you can see the pencils, what it looks like. Because it is pencils, That's the whole point, really. So it looks like pencils. I mean, sometimes it can look like a painting, don't get me wrong, depending on what you do and what paper you use or substrate, like substrate or whatever you use. And it just depends. But I was gonna do one of paper. Maybe I'll do that. Would you like to see that a video about paper? I don't have every kind of paper that you could use, but I have quite a bit of paper that you could use for colored pencils. Even some that people don't use. The paper I don't have that people use is Stonehenge, like the white stuff. I hate it with a passion. Tweezer, I don't like the way it looks. Like the black stuff's nice, but the white stuff, and I haven't tried the tan stuff, but the white stuff, I hate it with a passion. It's okay, it's great for printmaking, but that's what it is. It's a printmaking paper that people use for colored pencils, which, like I said, I hate with a passion. Oh, and I might have some drafting film. I'm not too keen on that either, but to each their own. Some people really like it. I'm not a big fan, but it can look really nice. I don't need that. That's Lotus Flower. How dark was that again? I can't remember. Maybe I might use that. Okay, see, so this is the case of, it's still a warm color. They don't match that end, because look at that. Look how dark that is. It's nothing. So, the darkest place would be probably down there, right? The opposite of the lightest place. So, it would be like here. And, this is where a sharp point is coming in handy. And that's kind of sharp. And, so I'm building up the darkest place. Now, I'm not going to probably do all the layers on this. Maybe. I don't really know, because I'd be here forever. I could, and then just speed it up. If you do, then hey. But, see, the first colored pencil thing I did actually was I used to copy posters, like movie posters, and I did a few for The Crow. I can't remember which one. I did that, and then I did a few for obviously Disney movies and stuff like that, and then a couple CD jackets. I know I did one for Seven Westward. Moist. Oh no, my god, I said that name. It's a band name. Look them up. It's a Canadian band, and a couple other bands. I would copy like just like what's the images that were in their just for practice, for shading and stuff like that. And god, there's a few punk I can't remember all kinds of whatever, right? And you see how the darker colors kind of really building it up. Yes, I'm rambling. Like I said, my ADHD meds are wearing off. I'm filming this after filtering this one. So now they're really worn off. I'm like jumping around. No, but so. Well, back to colored pencils. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would do that, and my artist, she actually really encouraged me to use them and stuff like that. So that was good. My first pencils, of course, were Crayola, and then after using them for a couple of weeks, actually, I switched to Prismacolors, and then I started drawing like cats, like big cats and stuff like that. So I've drawn big cats for years. My mom actually still has one of the big cat. I think yeah, she does have one of the big. I actually paid to get that frame. It looks really nice framed. And I have the precursor of that, me messing up something. But it's just like turned out to be kind of like sketch and stuff like that. But so yeah, so I don't know if you remember what I was saying earlier about using a blue is a shadow or a purple, which would help. There's a purple clematis, and there's a blue and another blue, preferably a darker one. This board actually is an art board. You can probably, it was for like to paint on, but I never did. I just used it as a board for like drawing on because it was convenient to use it like that. And where did all the pencils go? They're all over. I still have to clean that mess up. Let's see. This one will work. So, actually, we'll do the green. Actually, we'll stick to the the colors that are in all that stuff. So. This one, yeah, that's a dark one. So, actually, I think I'm going to put a light layer over first. Yes, I'm jumping all over. Like I'm saying, it's layers is the main thing. And this, actually, that's a nice one. Keep that for later. Oh, you said, come back here. No, come back here. What's that? We got a blue, that's a light blue. That's not going to work. You see my nails on the thing? Don't do that. Actually, no, that, because it's coated, so this would come off if I really decided to, like, rip it off. There's blue, I need a green, dark green, you're a dark green. Where are you? You're foliage, whatever, how do you say it? Yeah, that works. So, once again, darkest place would be opposite to that with a bit of light reflection, but like I said, I can fix that. So, my sphere, my circle is now slowly turning into a sphere. And it will, the more the layers you build up, the more colors you use. I mean, you could cheat and just go really hard on it. But like I said, this paper, in the last video, this paper eats up pencils. Not all paper does. There is other paper, like I said, I'll put on my community tab if people want, like, what they want. They want me to talk about paper, they want me to talk about pencils, they want me to talk about solvents. I don't have any solvents besides turpentine, because I don't use them. Because I don't like the look personally. Some people do like using it, because it creates, like, a smooth look. And I don't like that look, for my work, at least. Other people's work, it works great, don't get me wrong. I like sometimes the way it looks, but I don't like it for me. To be their own. Same thing with colored pencils. It just depends on what you want to do. So, this might have been a bit too dark, too soon. But you can fix that. That's the advantage of colored pencils, because it's layerable. Now, that's another thing to talk about erasers. I got plenty of erasers and stuff. I got the electric ones, even though I don't use them. Got all kinds of stuff. So I'll put a poll up in the community tab, and then people can, send people over there for the next week or two, whatever, like a couple weeks, we'll say, and then people can see what they want. So you kind of see it's a sphere. It's a wonky sphere, but it's still a sphere. You kind of see the light there. Now, where is my yellow that I talked about earlier before? So, yellow, because it's a brighter color. You want to go the opposite direction, actually, and go that way. You see how it makes it a little lighter, and I had a white. Don't have a white. I could get a white, but I can't really bother. I don't need it, and so just lightly put that in there so it kind of blends into there. So that's the whole thing with colored pencils. Blending is the main thing you have to remember. Blend, 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 blend. I can't tell you how many times, too many times, to blend. I mean, I know there are people that like, but to get the proper use of pencils to look the way you see other people using them, you have to blend, which can be a pain in the ass. Don't get me wrong. And and that's why colored pencils take so long. It's like Jesus, you know, they really take long. Okay, you see, that's actually quite cool. You see the light. That's I need I need a white. Um, let's Posca. Nah, I don't want to use them. Ow. What do we got over here for white? Oh yeah, that's spray. Come here. This is soft. These are Derwent color softs. There's a white. We'll call it color that over. So there's a white. Like I said, normally I wouldn't need this, but I kind of need it for this to create like a light kind of thing there. You know, saying the light was hitting that, and you just kind of blend it out again. Don't move. That was gonna fall. That was gonna make a mess, and that would have been bad. So now, oh come on, let's see how's that looking. Okay, because I can't quite see this. So normally I'd have it like looking so I can see it, but I can't. So I'm looking at the camera at the same time I'm doing this, which actually is quite easy to draw. I actually was kind of thought it would be harder to draw like that, but it's not. So, so once again, we'll go like that. We'll put that there. Is like the you know the there's a light there. I know I should have just kind of missed like that part, but I didn't know when the light was going to come up. So we'll kind of just go over that line. So you see, you can fix it kind of. I mean, it's kind of it's not a forgiving medium, and it is. There are tricks, obviously. You know, you can learn and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of fixed it. Where you can learn to do things where things layers. Put that. I'll keep that out actually because we don't have a white. And then put this. We'll put this here for the moment because I don't want to open the drawer. I'm almost done, and I'm gonna shut up rambling. And I need this ruby red. Actually, no, I need this clematis, which I was gonna use, and to give it a bit more shading and blend the green in a bit more. Which I'm gonna use one more color, and then we're gonna call it quits. So this is the purple. It's warm. See, if you want things to blend, use the same, not necessarily colors, but same kind of like warm, cool. If you want a bit of a contrast, then you can mix them up. Best way to get shadows is use the opposites. I need my brush, I don't know where it is, to get the best shading. Oh, this is a red tulip. So, because this is a nice color, I'm going over the whole thing except for there, because that's light. We don't want the white to be covered. And then go like this. It's almost like muscle memory, to tell you the truth. But actually, fine coloring like this is quite relaxing, even though it can take, like I said, I've said many times, forever. But it can be quite relaxing. You know, put a podcast on, or put some random movie you've seen 50 million times before on, and watch that. And it as long as you kind of pay attention to what you're doing, you can time pass really fast. But you have to really, you have to put something on, or you're gonna go like I need some more colors than that. It's not quite right. So probably speed this up. Okay, back in a sec. I need an orange. An orange would be nice. Thank you. What are you? You're Zulia. Yeah, that works. That's an orange. Okay, I have to stop. My hand is getting all numb and stuff, and the MS is playing up. This is the only thing that sucks about MS and art and stuff. My hand eventually will start to act up, and it goes numb, and I can't control things. So having to hold pencils like this, it's not really, you can't really blend very well like that. So I don't. So that's good enough. Hence why I do a lot of more digital stuff lately, because it's so easy, but I love doing this. So it's kind of like, what do I do? But, so this is a circle, and I would normally probably put another thing of red over here, but, like I said, my hand is kind of messed up a little bit, and it's very frustrating, especially because it's like, my hand has no mind of its own. You cannot really feel things. It's like walking through cement, and it literally is very difficult and very annoying, and I wish I could just have somebody show somebody exactly what it feels like. Because unless you've got to have MS or any kind of other like autoimmune condition that causes your hands to act like this, you don't know what to do. But yeah, it goes kind of numb. It's a little frustrating. So there, you have kind of a circle. It's shaded. Where's my yellow? I need to do that again. What's you? You are platinum yellow. Okay, that might work. So, oh yeah, that works. And I think I'm getting to the layers this will take. I don't know. I didn't count them. I should have counted them. I didn't. So then I was mentioning the little there's a little highlight here. It's like it's not quite on the edge, and it's very very faint. But it kind of is just like I said, it's the light bouncing off whatever usually the object is sitting on. And yeah. I said it'd look better if my hand wasn't shaky, but it's shaky, so I'm not going to leave it at that. So, this is a very easily shaded sphere now. It was a circle, now it is a sphere, sort of. Yeah, it looks like a sphere. Yeah, focus. And, like I said, these are actually quite nice to blend, actually. I don't know if it's the paper. I mean, I don't know if I try them on smoother paper, they might be crap, I don't know. But on the sanded paper, they're quite nice. So, yeah, I'm gonna put a post on my community thing asking people what they would like. I'll give like options of what they want me to talk about next, or what like in a couple week or two, or a couple weeks, or whatever, about pencil crayons or colored pencils, whatever you want to call them. And so yeah, so thanks for watching me color a sphere and ramble about colored pencils, and I don't even actually remember what I was rambling about. And gosh, my hand, I got bruises on my hands just from falling. And so, like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, which will be there. I don't put it on. And leave a comment if you want. You don't have to if it's nice. If you want to leave a question about colored pencils, I will try to ask. As long as it's not about solvents, because I don't use them, I could probably answer it. And I'll be back, don't know, sometime.